Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ATS. And yes, we are trucking on a Wednesday because there are some pending items that I really have to work on, namely the double clutch thing. And I just can't stop playing ATS now because of this new challenge. So I'm really enjoying it again. Been playing for hours and hours, just going around the map. This double clutch thing is a game changer. I hated it in the beginning, but I'm getting the hang of it slowly, bit by bit, and I'm starting to love it. And it's becoming a very immersive experience. So, yeah, we'll be trucking today. We do have a new truck in the stream, the W900. I've been double clutching with this monstrosity ever since, and I'm starting to get used to it. But yeah, still have a long way to go. It does look kind of cool, doesn't it? It's the default SES W900. Has a bit of fairly limited customizing options, but all in all, it still looks cool. Hey Sheng, early bird today, huh? Hopefully you don't get a lot of that music. We'll see. I also added some... started using the telemetry plugins. So I do have two plugins installed. One is the force feedback plugin. I'm not sure if you were able to use that before, Sheng, but it seems to be very promising. The wheel feels very different now. Much harder to turn and much more realistic when moving, it seems like, but I haven't really tested it that much yet. So I hope to test it now. And the other thing is the telemetry itself, the virtual dashboard, I think. I'm not sure what they call it. But I can turn it on there, and you'll see a virtual dashboard just floating on the screen. So that is in a separate browser. And I'm not sure how it works though. Ideally, I'd like to use my own skin. I'd like to make my own skin. And my idea is to have a separate indicator for clutch, brake, gas, and the gears, so that guys can see if I'm stepping on the clutch, if I'm stepping on the brakes, how much, is it full, is it half. You can see more details on what I'm doing. So even without a cam for the feet on the pedals, you can still see what's happening in the background, well, underground. That's the idea at least, but for now, I wanted to test how it works with the telemetry things, if my computer can handle it, because it does require a bit of CPU power to make it work, and I'm not sure if I can do that on top of the stream and everything else. Hey Energetic, how are you doing? Glad you could join the stream. Unfortunately though, it seems like the force feedback didn't get applied. Let me try an alt-tabbing. Sometimes it doesn't get triggered. Not sure when it does. So the force feedback plugin requires you to turn off the force feedback in-game. So it handles that outside. But yeah, sometimes it can get buggy. It was just working a while ago. Okay, it's working now again. Perfect. Alright, I can feel it. So just to see if it's working, if the telemetry on the lower left is working, you can see the revs coming up. So it's actually linked to the truck, and this has a couple of skins available in it. Yes, I remember you, Energetic. I think you were here last Friday, was it? For the trucking stream as well. So even if I shift gears here, that works, although I don't think it's pretty accurate in terms of the gears. But yeah, we'll test that out. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Actually, let me hide it. I'll leave it running in the background just to see how the CPU is working. If my computer can handle it. But in the meantime, let's see how that works. Let me leave it there on my screen. And then we'll drive around, see if it's working properly, if my PC can handle it. And at the same time, let's work on that double shifting mechanism, double clutch mechanism. Practice it. And my force feedback is gone again. I think it has something to do with the alt tabbing thing. And if I do this, there we go, it's refreshed. Okay, just have to escape from time to time. Yep, definitely feels much harder now. See? The steering wheel feels very different with this force feedback plugin. Feels very hard, that's for sure. Although I guess it's a bit more realistic. But yeah, it will give me a proper workout by the end of the stream. 3 hours with this thing. It will for sure be a challenge. Also, I'll try to describe whenever I feel something different. But it should be a dramatic improvement over the default force feedback. Yeah, perfect. Perfect start. Oh yes, and I downloaded the Viva Mexico, the newer version. I think it's what version is it? 2.2? Excuse me. Don't really like an arm workout while driving. Well, they say you can actually change the settings as well. So if you like it to be lighter, you just have to change one parameter in there. So it would be much lighter resistance. So the new Mexico patch, Viva Mexico, introduces the Sonora region. We can also get into that if ever. Maybe we can get a job here to Yuma and see how it works. Yeah, that might be a good deal there. Let's go and try that out. An M2A3 Bradley. 2 hours 19 minutes. You should be able to get there. It should be right where we are. Barstow to Yuma. Yeah, I got that feedback as well. That in real life, they can actually use just one finger and they're able to turn it. But aside from the hardness of the wheel by default, if you tweak it out, I'll probably do that in the next session. I'll probably make this lighter, make it more realistic. But aside from that, I think the feedback is very realistic. Certainly a lot of people are raving about it. So let's give it a go. Also, do let me know, guys, if you're encountering any problems with the stream, right? If it's lagging, skipping, or whatever, let me know. Because I am testing it out with all the plugins installed. Taming Hexagon. Ah, is that in Arc? Sure thing. No problem. Glad you liked it. 1:12 a.m. Wow. What are you in the UK? Probably, huh? Because if you're in the rest of Europe, it would be 2 a.m. already. I love DST. Makes things a lot easier to compute. Just subtract or add 6 hours. That's my time. Nice models here. Cool. Hey, Bear. How are you doing? I have Viva Mexico. I'm not sure if you were here a while ago. I have Viva Mexico downloaded. We'll probably try to get into that as well, along with all the other differences and changes I'm testing out. Yeah, but yeah, this seems a bit too hard in my opinion. This feedback. Which is interesting because I was reading through the first few pages of the force feedback plugin, and it said that one of the comments there initially was that the wheel was too light and he wanted it to be harder, tougher. And then the actual maker said, well, in reality, light truckers really have a light steering wheel. So I was expecting it to be lighter, not heavier than the default force feedback settings. Hey, G-Bergs. Are you saying you sub to me or are you asking me to sub to you? If it's the latter, I'm afraid I don't do that kind of thing. Thanks, Purified Master. Appreciate it. Let's try to raise that. Okay, shifted correctly there. So for everyone watching, for everyone who just tuned in, I am using the double clutch functionality. So we are simulating a non-synchronous transmission here. So expect a lot of gear grinding, right? Unfortunately, that will be very troublesome for me. There you go, like that. Sometimes it won't even go to gear. You deleted ETS2 and ATS. Why? Were you getting too addicted to it? Was it becoming a problem? Thanks, man. Right, so our truck has settled nicely in there. Cool. My main problem now, though, is actually that kind of worked. That's nice. I have a real hard time trying to downshift with this double clutch thing because it's so hard to match your revs. It's also almost impossible to try and match it. There we go. Let's look for fourth gear. There it is. But if you look at the stream last Friday, you'll probably notice the improvement because last Friday, I guess there was nowhere else to go but up in terms of double clutching technique. They became boring. College tomorrow. No problem, no problem. Thanks for dropping by. Whoop. Car. Police car. Have a good night. You became bored with it. Oh, that's too bad. Hopefully the same doesn't happen to me. But yeah, right now I'm actually even more addicted to it because of this double clutch thing. So addictive, trying to master the technique, floating gears now, everything like that. I do a mix of double clutching and floating gears. When I shift to the higher gears like this, I start floating it because I don't know how to make it work with double clutch. Whoa, whoa. PS4 or Xbox? Neither. I'm using PC. So even in Arc, I play only with PC. I don't have a PS4 or Xbox One. I'm a PC gamer through and through. That and I don't have money for other consoles. That's my excuse. Let's try to shift here. That actually went in quite smoothly. And yeah, I was floating my gear there. So there's I guess there's a debate on it in real life, whether you should float gears or not. And if you're not familiar with floating gears, let me know and I can explain it, alright? But yeah, mechanics officially say you should never float gears. I think we should be in this lane, truck lane. There we go. Expect a bit of grinding, especially with uphills. I also had to remove TSM when ETS2 had an update. Yes, but what I did actually is to revert to the older versions. So you can actually do that in Steam. If you go to the beta branch, you have an option of going back to older versions. That's what I did. And so I still have ETS, I still have Pro mods, I still have all my other mods which work with 1.26. Sheng taught me that. See ya, Purified. Have a good night again. Catch you soon. Ooh, nice motorcycle sounds. Rip. Even floating gears though, I haven't really mastered it. I'm looking at my telemetry here. Seems to be getting my speed, RPMs accurately. But if it can somehow get the input from my accelerator and clutch and brake, I think that would be perfect for you guys. So you can be involved. Rip. You can be better aware of what I'm actually doing with the truck. When I'm clutching, when I'm stepping on the gas, and how I mix the two. And then you can see what's wrong with my technique or something. I think that would be a very nice add-on if I can manage it. You use TSM on your main profile, Pro modes on the second profile. Yeah. Either way, you can roll back to a previous version of ETS2, so you can still use your old TSM version. Wow. Okay, I'm expecting a violation pretty soon because I am actually 3 miles over the speed limit. Seems like the guy let me through though. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, thank you. Went through. Not as smoothly as I would like, but it's a good start. Is it still 40 here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, now, not anymore. Started a new campaign. How's it going so far? So were you bored with Truck Sim because of the new versions, or were you just bored, period? Because a couple of people commented on my videos saying that they really hated the new version. But I guess it's only a matter of time. It just takes some adjustment. Just takes some weeks for the modders to adjust to the new version, and then people would be happy again because they would have their mods back. Just got bored. Oh, it happens. Yeah, that's why I always keep on trying to find new stuff. So the boredom never sets in. Like now, this force feedback plugin, I'm starting to like it actually. It feels very very real. Because I remember, so I was doing a lot of trucking, and then I went back to Manila for a weekend or so. And in Manila, I do drive my own car in Manila. So when I went back, I drove my car, and then I was literally confused when I first started turning on the engine and turning the wheel, because it felt so different. It felt so hard to turn the wheel, you know, in a typical SUV like a Montero. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Montero. Mitsubishi Montero. Might be named differently in your countries, but an SUV sized vehicle, and then trying to turn it was so difficult compared to how the wheel felt. So maybe this plugin would help me not be too shocked when I switch between the simulator and the real thing, the real car. Maybe this is a bit realistic, I don't know. Because, I mean, I can still turn with one finger. It's just harder than the default one, I guess. get a photo actually. I think a photo here would be very good with the tank. Is everything fine on your end, guys, in terms of audio, video? I'm not sure if I'm seeing less frames or more pixelation. Do let me know if you notice anything weird, alright? It's kind of cool. Saturation. Ooh, that's cool. Take that. Nice looking truck. And we are back on the wheel with 139 miles to go, but I do have to rest in a bit. Now, what also comes with this force feedback plugin is the LEDs. So I'm using a G27 which has these LEDs. Normally for racing, I think you use it for RPMs. So you see if there's a visual indicator on the wheel itself, on the physical wheel, which says how high your RPM is, and then when it turns red, it's time to shift. But with the force feedback plugin, the LEDs are configurable, and I set it up so that it synchronizes with the rest time. And so when my driver is getting sleepy around 2 hours in, the LEDs start to light up, and the lights grow more red and red. They grow higher and higher when you get closer to getting knocked out. Your driver, that is. Kind of cool. Although honestly though, if I'm recording like this, I don't really see it because my mic is in the way. Still, pretty cool concept. Glad that it's being put to use now, these lights. I've never been able to use them before because Truck Sim and Farming Sim, I guess, are the only games that I use the wheel for, and they don't use the lights by default. There we go. It was bound to happen. Man, find it. There we go. Before you deleted ATS, you tried the newest MHA for 1.6. You copied and pasted it down. Oh, did they? But you never liked MHA, right? I remember you were the guy who really hated MHA. Actually haven't tried it yet. I might soon. But Viva Mexico first. I want to see Sonora. Oh, there we go. I was wondering why the speed limit was just 30. And then when I looked again, it was 55 now. Didn't see the speed limit change. Wow. No awesome Craig Cat. Comment sound. Yeah, this is just strictly default. You know, I bought the W900 strictly for practicing the double clutch. But yeah, actually I should have changed it, huh? Didn't occur to me. Maybe it would have been more, how do you say, inspiring to work with such sound mods. It's not too bad though, this one. But I guess once I hear the modded sounds, I would think differently about this default one. Hey Franco, glad you could join the stream. How are you doing? Makes the shifting a bit easier because you can hear it better. Ah, right. So MHA, you need to buy it for $10? I thought it was free. I saw it in the ATS mods page, mods website. I thought it was like a typical share mods link, wasn't it? It was. Ah, there's a premium version. And what do you get for the premium version compared to the free one? That's interesting. That has a bit of extra content. Where did that guy come from? Wow, that was scary. Copy and paste downs. There's also a free to play version that has less stuff. Few extra cities, some more detailing, etc. Rip, I forgot to sleep. Wait, we should plan this. Okay, there is something here. Hopefully I can get into that one. El Centro. Don't believe in charging for maps if pro mods remains free. Exactly. Yeah, if you're not better than pro mods, you cannot charge for your map. I would think something like that. Not too good. Hip surgery this summer. Ooh. I wish you luck. Is it? I'm not really familiar with these things. Is it because of an accident or something? I hope it works out for you. The area I'm in right now is considered a town on MHA. MHA Pro. Rip then. Yeah, that kinda sucks. Sheng, would you happen to have a link to a sound mod for the W900? Because I would gladly switch it up right now so we can get better sounds and we can compare it head to head. Yep, my LEDs are all lighting up because we are 1 hour away from getting knocked out. You tore your hip labrum? They have to sew it back together. Kinda sounds scary. Well, hopefully everything goes well. And a speedy recovery. Hopefully you can still watch videos and pass the time. Wow, that was fast. Thanks, Sheng. Let's go sleep and I'll check that out. And then we can start the second leg of the journey fresh. Wow, I'm actually able to shift. Downshift. Not that bad. I didn't hear any grind, did you? I'm proud of that. You heard Real-Time Alaska Map is about to come out. Did I say that correctly then? But yeah, you get the point. For 1.6, I would love to try that out. Especially because I'm a noob when it comes to snow. So I'm assuming that's all snow, right? Alaska? Kinda works out now. I can sit back and watch my streams. Works for me. And rip. Took up the entire lane. Also, since screech sounds are louder, can muffle any shifting mistakes you may have. Oh, I like the sound of that. That sounds perfect. Yeah, let's go and check that out. You can afford it anyway. 1 sec. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I hitting? I think my tank isn't fitting in this station. That actually worked. Alright, interesting. The sound changed again. The payment sound. And gear grinding for the win. Was it part of the sound fixes mod now, that beeping sound for when you purchase something? Because I remember it was previously something like a vibrating phone in the default or in the beta version, and now it's just like a beep, which sounds completely different. Rip trailer. Don't step into that. Let's let's go to a much more open space. Yeah, but I am liking the force feedback plugin. Very cool. Good workout as well. Free workout. Hey, there we go. Everything's realistic. Height's real 1:1,000 companies. Cool. The keyword there, Sheng, is almost. No harm, no foul, right? Save it. Second one. Alright, let's try. Okay, I think the telemetry thing works. And I'll show you what I mean later on. One sec, let me go to that link. Engine sound pack for T800 W900 updated to version 2.5. Adds engines and their sounds in the game. Okay. I think I kind of remember this. I used this before. Right. So this one, we would have to go to the mechanic and switch out our engine, correct? It's not replacing the default engines, if I understand this correctly. Project Quebec changes everything. Yes, I saw that one. It's not applicable for me, but it does look very cool because it changes all the companies, I guess. I think that's what I understand from it. Let me just update the mods list as well. Add this up. So add that. Let's say engine sound pack for, let me just copy that. Version 2.5. It has become a habit to me to always update the mods list whenever I change something, because I don't forget. Krish Boom. And until now, I still don't know how to pronounce his name. No clue. Okay. You think engine sounds replace and adds. So this mod adds those engines. It says ISX, Cummins ISX 444 N14, C15, Caterpillar C15, Packard MX series. Okay. Alright, let's download it. The link. Let me check it out. Maybe it does. If we double check against what engine we have. 33 MB, right? It's no problem. Cummins ISX and ISX Select Plus. .444. How do I know it's from him? ATS engine sound pack 2.5. There we go. That's the one. Alright, let's try it out. Also, I want to show you something. A visual feel of what I want to happen with this, and let me know what you think about it. Alright, so if we go here, if I paste this thing here, double click to restore. What happened? I think something crashed. Yeah, I think the telemetry server crashed. What the heck? It's already running. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. One sec, get back to chat. I'll get back to chat soon enough. Would I like to make my game look better? What do you have in mind? Yeah, the project effect looks good. Looks very polished from the screenshots, but I can't really relate to it. So I won't even recognize the companies. So I'm assuming we put the engine mod up top, above the sound fixes pack, right? Let's try that. This is what I love about ATS. The loading time is so quick. It's just so easy to get in and out. If I have like 15 minutes only, just get in, drive for 10 minutes. It's good. Right, let's see. I do have 600 horsepower engine. I have no clue what it is. I have an Eaton Fuller 18 speed transmission. Hey, all natural. How are you doing? Glad you could join. A really nice Sweet FX preset. Yeah, I tried Sweet FX before. It's good, but it's not very ideal for streaming and for recording because it has too many artifacts. It's too realistic that the video has a hard time encoding it. So when I load it, when I use it on stream, you'll get all pixelated stuff because it can't handle it. It's too detailed. But yeah, it does look very cool. So let me see. Hopefully the force feedback plugin works. Streamer friendly. Are you sure about that? Alright, there you go. Let's hear this one. If it changed, and I might not be able to notice, but Sheng, you might. That seems different to me. Is that psychological? But that seems a lot different. That sounds a lot cooler. Hey Jody. How are you? Yeah, different. Yes. Good. Great. You can hear the turbo spool. Oh yeah. That's true. Okay. This is what I had in mind, and pardon the red thingy. It's from a Renault. So that what you see on the lower left of your screen is a Renault virtual dash from the telemetry SDK. What I had in mind was something like this. So you see the bars up top. So whenever I brake, that adjusts and reflects how hard I'm stepping on the brakes. Same with the throttle. Yeah. What's unfortunate is it doesn't have the clutch thing. That would have been perfect because that's what I needed. And what I was thinking is having these bars, maybe vertical bars, clutch, brake, and gas, or throttle, be more accurate, something like that. And then the gear, so you can see whenever I'm stepping on the clutch, it would reflect in real time how I'm doing. Of course, the visuals would not look like red like that. But I think you might like that. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are on that plugin. Because if you're interested, I might try to code it in, make my own skin for it, make a custom layout for that. And then maybe I can have an Eaton Fuller shifter layout diagram, and it would show which gear I'm on currently. Maybe that can work. You'll see transmission damage in real time. Exactly. You'll see the percentages popping up. But no, I won't put the percentages in my skin. Not like this. I would mainly use the clutch, brake, and throttle, and then the gear, but nothing else, I guess. Yeah, this one is for a Renault, for Euro truck mainly. Let's remove that. Okay, we're good. And let me remove the server actually. I don't think we need it anymore. I was just wanting to show you that one. Hiding the damage. There's no damage. No damage at all. Ah, no feedback. Did that reset it? Yes, it did. Okay. A simple escape works. Thank goodness. And the trucks are gone. Looks like everyone but me woke up early. Okay. Clumsy trucking. And who would know there was something like that, right? No trucks and I still hit something. What a feat. Only Clumsy can do that. Yeah. Does sound a lot more pro, but the gear grind is still there. I was hoping it was gone. Hey Sheng, do you know of a mod which removes the gear grind? Or maybe I can just delete the file itself inside the mod, I don't know. Or maybe replace it with a muted sound file. Maybe that would work. It does sound a lot cooler. I like the engine sound mode. Thanks Sheng. Sounds more pro. Yeah, they saw me. Oh crap, Clumsy is staying with us tonight. Let's cram. Okay, are you sure about that? Yeah, see? Probably don't know me yet. A guy with a tank, as clumsy as me. You don't want to cross me like that. Bit of gear grinding. Still goes in though, that's the important thing. There was a really funny mod before in ATS 2. Each time you shifted, it would scream random profanities in Russian. Wow. How did that work? Did he change the sound for the gear shift? I'm assuming. Instead of the clutch and the transmission shifting into gear, he replaced it with a voice file, I guess. Oh, really? Yeah. I still have trouble shifting when it's not an even level on the ground, because it really varies. Somehow that got filtered out, Cheng. I'm not really sure why. Okay, there we go. RIP transmission, yeah. And what's funny is, if you look at Twitch, it actually blocked that word, tranny. Interestingly enough. Okay, there we go, 5 high. One sec, guys. Let me catch up on the chat, because so many stuff is going on. So much stuff. What's my opinion on why nobody realized? Yeah, it's the weirdest thing ever, isn't it? I don't know. I guess it's role playing. You can also try floating gears. Yes, exactly, Sheng. That's what I got as well. I actually float gears already. When I get to the 6th gear and when I start shifting half gears from low to high, I always float gears. Like now from 7 high to 8 low, I will float gears because I cannot manage it with double clutching. And I can still, I can't even manage it in floating. Where am I from? Hey Ace. I am from the Philippines originally, but I moved to Singapore a few years back. So I'm currently staying in Singapore. I'm living here now. For how long? Who knows? Where can you find the shifting sound effect mod? That might spice up your trucking experience again, Bear. Oh, and what happened to my camera? The daylight, that's what. This is the risk with having a sunlight as your light source. Let me just switch it up, guys, because my OCD is killing me. One sec, huh? Let's tweak it a bit. Maybe I should make it automatic. Yeah, I'll leave it at auto. There we go. Okay. I lost my gears apparently. Oh yes. Yeah. Because I went out the game. Oh come on, that didn't go in. One more time. Hey, that was perfect. Okay, there we go. Ouch. We're good to go. Kinda. Just get some space in here. Oh, construction works on my side. Perfect. Okay, that's kinda working. There we go. That's perfect. And yes, we are in Arizona. So speed limit is 25. Rip. Fuel wise, we're good. We just fueled up. It is 8:30 in the morning, is it? Yep. Yeah, but I really like the W900. It's still a classic. I haven't driven this for quite a long time. I think maybe a year. And I started testing out, trying out different trucks. The only thing I hate about it is it's so hard to park because you can't see anything in your rear view. Like if I look here, I can't see anything because of that huge exhaust. So I have to rely on my mirrors, or I'll have to rely on view number 5, which is like that, which kind of works, but it's not as smooth. Should stay here, shouldn't I? Yeah. Make the Pacific Northwest. Some modders can make British Columbia. Don't hold your breath on that one. It will take a very long time. I'm expecting modders to do something much faster than SCS would. I don't know, they seem to have a completely different pace. Wait a minute, if I do this, I think that works. Alright, I think that works better. Oh, go. Crap. I missed the lights. What the heck with it. Can I go please? Thank you. clutch, third. Kind of works. There we go. They should have made a Canadian truck simulator. How different would it be, I wonder? I mean, in terms of trucks, does it change the map for sure? But do they have different trucks than the US? And I forgot, I asked this before. Does Canada use miles or kilometers? And all that other fancy stuff that only the US makes use of, like Fahrenheit for temperature and things like that. KM, I see. Am I a fan of the American trucks or do I prefer the Euro ones? In terms of looks, I like the European trucks more, to be honest. I don't know, it just, I'm more familiar with the brands, for sure. Scanias, DAFs, MANs. But in terms of how they drive, right now, I'm really digging the American way of driving because of this double clutch mechanic. Crash vehicle? Well, it's your fault. Wait a minute, don't tell me. Oh crap. Alright. So we'll probably be spending an hour here, guys. Just trying to park this because it decided to let me park on that bit there where you have to do a double reverse turn. Okay. So expect this to take quite some time, alright? Hey J-Man, glad you could join. How's it going? Man, this is so hard. And I absolutely went the wrong way. I don't think I'll have enough room here. Yep, nope. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Maybe I can go to the right and then shift that way. I'm the best trucking YouTuber. A lot of people will not agree, and you'll see why in a bit. Thanks though, appreciate it. The best at crashing, maybe? Can't see anything. Maybe we can make it work if we believe. I think we'll be hitting that trailer pretty soon, so I think we'll have to adjust here. Can't see anything. Yeah, this is the main disadvantage. Okay, I think that kind of works. Okay, at least you cleared that trailer. Or not. Almost cleared it. Just feels so bulky now. Wow, still didn't make it. Alright, let me maneuver here a bit more. Yeah, let's destroy that sign. Why not? Is that a good idea to play ATS2 with a racing wheel? Yes. If you can play with the steering wheel, a racing wheel or whatever kind, it improves the feeling much more. Like I remember the time when I switched to a steering wheel from an Xbox 360 controller. It was day and night difference. Like I couldn't stop playing when I first got the wheel. the heck? Okay, there we go. Are we finally going to get that? Alright, one turn down. And then the major one is coming. I think we'll have to get as much space on our left side. And then we'll have to shift it up over here. Methinks. That might have been a tad too late though. Yeah. My favorite YouTuber. Yes, currently it's Squirrel. He's had a major influence on me. Before it was Keralis, but right now we're not really matching in terms of taste for games. I still like the games he's playing, but it's not really the ones I would play the most if I had the chance. But yeah, those two guys are my favorite. It's gonna work like this. I think it is. Okay. Bit sharper turn, I guess. Yeah, I must admit this is giving me a workout. This force feedback plugin really makes you work for steering the wheel. Okay, 2 down. Actually, this is 3 turns, huh? Alright. One more. Can't see. Let me try to keep it zoomed in. Might hit that though. Yeah, we'll be hitting that. We actually did already. So a bit more adjustment, but we're getting there. Are you guys able to get this in one go? 'Cause I never do. I think the trailer is a bit too large for this. Yeah. More adjustment needed. Okay. But yeah, let's try not to go into third person at all. If needed, we'll turn on the mirrors, but right now I think I want to really say I parked this without any outside help, any floating HUD help. It's based purely on built-in mirrors and zoom. I used to play a lot of them, Ace. I used to play a lot of Arc, but eventually I got kind of tired of them, you know. But mainly I guess it has something to do with the grinding. It just takes so much time. I don't think it's worth it anymore. I would love to play some more Subnautica though, when it releases full time. When it releases the how do you say, the final version, when it's not in early access anymore. Yeah, I would love to play it again. Wow. Almost cleared that curve. But not quite. Yeah, this is my main gripe about W900. The visibility for reverse for parking is not the best. And I can't even look out like that. Oh, still not working. Like I said, guys, 1 hour. A lot an hour for this. But yeah, these are the challenges that are really making the game worth it for me. They take a lot of time. They get really frustrating. But, you know, it's all part of the realism of it. Okay. We went through that bit. Now the question is, how do we turn around? I guess it's not gonna work this way, huh? Yep, we're gonna hit that. Good thing is, we're inside now. So maybe we can do a bit of tweaks to work on that angle. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. As soon as I can see the line, that is. Okay. Does that work? There we go. Thank you. Alright, that works for me. No damage on the truck and on the trailer. Whew, good workout. Actually, let me change the lights here. Yeah, that's the best I can manage. Have I been to London? Not yet, but yes, I would love to go there. The main thing that that prevented me from doing so was the visa. So I have a Philippine passport. It's unfortunately a kind of a very weak passport, you could put it, and I require visa wherever I go. So last year we went to Europe, and ideally we would have wanted to go to London as well. But since it requires a separate visa, so we got a Schengen visa for most of Europe, France, Germany, Italy. But England requires a separate visa on its own. So it doesn't really work. And we need to apply for a separate one. It was just too much already. So we decided not to go there anymore. Next time though, when we go back, we could probably get a visa specifically for that purpose. Mexicali, we haven't been there before. Yeah, and this bit here looks a bit like an exciting drive, although might not be new though, because I think the new part is Sonora here. So we can go to Tucson, and then we can go south now. That's the new bit, I-19, which should help us get to Nogales. Why have I discovered Nogales before though? How did I connect there? Or maybe it changed the road there to Nogales. No, I think this is the rescale. So that should be still part of ATS, default SES. And then Nogales is, this one is what's new with Viva Mexico. Yeah, only this part here. So do we have something that's going in that direction? Let's see. We have something that goes to Tucson. We can work with that. I think that's the closest thing you have. Yeah. Household appliances, 7 tons. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, so I think the job is here too. Maybe it's that one. Could be. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Long trailer. Let's take that. How about a short one for a change? Nah, long one. Pretty plain trailer. Yep, I think it's that one. Okay. Let's see. Okay, one more. Alright. But yeah, I will try to work on the telemetry thing so you guys can see clutch, brake, accelerator levels when I drive, and then I'll let you know how it goes. I have to make a skin on it and I have no clue how to do that currently. I've seen there is a tutorial for it, so I might get to that. It requires a bit of coding as well, just minimal. But I should be no stranger to coding, even though not really familiar with web coding, if you could put it that way. CSS, those kinds of stuff. Not really my forte, but I'll see what I can do. Wow, perfect shifting. I cannot shift without looking at the RPMs yet though. I'm not yet at that level. Like if at some point the steering wheel blocks the RPM, I really hesitate to change my gears because it's just too scary. I'm traumatized by the grinding gears now. It's the hot dog man again. Okay, not too bad. $12 tons. Feels heavier. Must be because of the wheel. Let's try. Maybe I can start on the second gear here. Even third, maybe. Let's try second. So this guy probably isn't going to turn right, is he? W pass. I still started at first. That actually worked without looking at the revs. Just basing on the same timing. Nice. Yeah. Imagine if you could see the clutch levels as I'm stepping on it and releasing it. You'll see how the double clutch works even better. I should have thought of that before I started with the tutorial. It would have been much more helpful, I guess. But Too late now. Okay, kinda worked. But yes, if possible, I'd like to mute the grinding gear sounds. See? Hate it with a passion. It's so demoralizing. And now I don't know which gear to go to. Probably 6th. There, actually, that kind of worked. There we go. Ooh, beautiful bridge. I've gone through this bridge before. Very nice. Oops. Probably getting a bit too sunny. Welcome to Arizona. Speed limit is now 75. Just how we like it. Oh, come on. That's my... I don't know how it works. I know the concept of floating gears, but from 7 high to 8 low, I almost never get it. Weirdly enough. Like from other gears, it works fine for me. But from 7 high to 8 low, it's just impossible. I don't get it. But yeah, having the plugin, if you guys are using a wheel, I would suggest checking out the force feedback plugin. It's a bit old. It's been here for years. Maybe since 2013 or something like that. But it really feels different. And in a highway like this one, in a freeway, it feels very good. Like when you turn the steering wheel like so, you get much more control out of it. It gives more feedback and makes things a lot more realistic. I like it. I think I'm keeping it. Might also apply it to ATS too. Look at us go. 75 miles, and that was a train. You guys hear that? Close this entirely. Does that work? Yeah, that actually looks much better, doesn't it? Kinda. Weird. Yeah, this is a weird thing in the GPS. If you look, it wants me to go down and back up again. It's a known GPS bug. When does that happen? Yes, I'm planning to go to Sonora. Right now we're going to Tucson, and then we're going south to Sonora. Have you seen it already? It's been out for almost a week, I guess. I've been specifically saving it for when I go live right now. So even though I was playing a lot of ATS offline, I never went there. I haven't gone there yet because I wanted to go there with you guys. How sweet am I? $75 again. There we go. I'm not sure when that speed limit changes. Is there a specific marker or border when that shift happens? Like, I don't see any speed limit signs, so it must be some kind of, I don't know, when there's a bridge, when there's an interchange, or when there's something. I don't really get it. Mexican police skins for the mod. where I'm showing the map. We're going here. So we came from Yuma. We're going to Tucson. And then the plan is afterwards to go south, which is this one in Sonora, which is the new area in Viva Mexico. But I don't have that Mexican police skin. Is it a separate skin from the map? I didn't download anything other than the actual no. Than the actual map itself. It only adds cops to Mexico. I didn't see that. Is it also with the same guy? I saw, what did I see? I saw Mexico plates, but I wasn't really particular with having Mexican plates. I did see paint jobs, was it? But no, I didn't see the police cars. Yeah, the Mexican police cars. No one change lane. Thank you. I'm getting used to driving in the US again, the US roads. I find it actually to be much easier to understand the signages and the road layouts for the roads in the US compared with how it works in Europe. I don't know. It's easier to understand for me. Or maybe it's because these states are simpler. Because in ATS2 there are some magnificent looking interchanges, really cool to look at, really good looking, really beautiful pieces of art. But in terms of drivability and becoming error prone, it is very error prone. Like you have to know where you're going, and the signs aren't helping that much because sometimes the signs are, I don't know, small or maybe in a different language which I don't understand, and you don't really know where you're going. You know, it says turn right to this one, but then where is that one? Which location is that? So I find it much easier to understand US roads currently. More straightforward the interchanges, like that simple interchange with the overpass. That's as simple as it gets, I think, right? Rome 2 campaign as Rome. Not really into Rome Total War. I was interested in it before, but not enough to actually buy the game. I did play Shogun Total War when I was still younger, a lot younger, and I didn't know any concepts about war yet. So I just basically played it like Red Alert. And you know what happened to that one probably. Okay. Why is this guy in this lane? Shogun 2. Which one is the newest game in the franchise? Is it Shogun 2? By the way, have you guys heard of On the Road? This new truck simulator that's going to come out tomorrow. It's going to come out tomorrow, but as early access. So it's still a bit raw, if I might put it that way. It looks a bit raw in the videos, but the developers seem to be very active, so that's a good sign. I'm just not sure if I'll be able to get a copy. That's the thing. Whoop, 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 whoop. So I tried getting in contact with them, but so far no reply. I might not be as big as they would want. so they'll probably not be giving me any copies. I don't know, let's see. If it turns out to be really good, then I'll be happy to buy it, but if ever I don't get a copy, I'll wait for reviews first before I play it, before I decide. Biggest one is Empire Total War, ETW. US, Europe, India, 18th century. But which one is the newest in terms of release date? I think it's Shogun 2, if I remember correctly. Because ideally that would contain the most updated graphics. It should contain gameplay improvements compared with the rest of the series, right? Not sure. But yeah, on the road. At least there would be a competition already for ETS or ATS. But how good a competition, you will see. You will see shortly. It should be releasing in 2 days, huh? Yeah. Interesting to see how that turns out. Because based on the videos I saw, it's a bit... It doesn't look as appealing. Although based on what the developers are saying, it looks as if they're planning a lot for it. And a lot more on the simulation side. Like owning your own trailer, having tandem trailers, you know, all the features that ETS and ATS don't have, they're focusing on that. So they have a different direction. That makes them more viable to buy. Because if they just match the features in ETS 2, I don't think they'll have a fighting chance. And I think that's a good approach they're going with. Okay. Make sure to brake on time. Ah, yes. The last historical one is Attila. Oh wow, they have a Warhammer Total War? That's interesting. Didn't even hear about Attila anymore. My brother is a fan of the Warhammer franchise. He probably knows about that. Have to ask him about it. I was never one though. I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me that much. Is it Warhammer the... what was it called? Warhammer 40k? Or is it the more medieval Warhammer? Because those are two completely different timelines, right? The other one is like futuristic stuff. Cool, thank you. This is an interesting curve. Why are we doing this? Okay. It's a pass over. That's an overpass to the city, looks like. Very interesting. They're different. And speed limit 25. Something like that. Yeah. But I guess that kind of fits with the whole Warhammer universe. It's nice they were able to tie up with that one. Okay, here we are. Where do we park now? That's the question. If the parking area is somewhere here on the right side, then we might be able to not hit those barrier gates and then turn right here. Okay, that should work. Kinda. that, flawless shifting. And then as I say that, I derp it up for sure. Okay. Alright, this is a much easier parking slot. At least it's on the same side. Not blindside reverse. So maybe let's go to that view. That be enough space for you? It's a bit sharp, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit sharp. I didn't give it enough space. Let's do that one more time. Should have gone more forward. Like ate up the entire space here. I always underestimate the amount of allowance needed because I got so used to driving in Europe where our trucks are smaller, much smaller. There we go, that looks much better. If TSN comes out before Pro mods, yeah, I have a separate profile where I can try TSN. I actually enabled it before for that profile. So yeah, I can test it out for sure. I can switch back to Europe for one of the streams. Wow, is that still not enough space? Interesting. But it's fine. We can just go forward and correct it. There we go. And I think I should just be able to use my mirrors here to align that. Like so. There we go. They rebuilt a lot of stuff. Oh, they have a Balkan region as well. Cool. Yeah, I'd love to compare it with Project Balkans, because I really enjoyed Project Balkans. Oh, and yeah, by the way, you notice that, guys? 18 wheels of skill. First time I reached that in a trucking game. Level 30. So let's see, do we need to sleep here? They have their own Balkans, that's good. Yeah, I would love to try it when it comes out. Because I've only seen their initial work. I think the first one they did was Egypt, right? And it's not very good in my opinion, but I would love to give them a chance and check out their recent developments, because I'm sure they have improved a lot. Okay, we have two options. We have one going to Cananea, Sonora in Mexico, or we can go to Hermosillo. This one is a JCB Fast Track 8310, 11 tons. The other one is used packaging, 18 tons. We could probably go here first and then go more south. Although that we would be skipping Nogales as a result. Yeah. Oh, they rebuilt Egypt. Okay. Underground museum. Can you go inside? I mean, is a truck going to fit there? That would be interesting. Let's go and get this used packaging from Walmart to Walmart, crossing over to Mexico. So last time we went to Mexico via San Diego. This time we're going through via, not sure which city, but somewhere in Arizona. no cars at all. I enabled traffic, right? We did see some cars before, just not now. Now my brain is all mixed up. Wow. No feedback at all on the rails. I find that a bit weird. It's a default force feedback has that. You will definitely feel that. And I've been reading a couple of pages into this force feedback thing. It seems there's been a debate going on about it. Like if you go through humps, if you go through things like that, should there be feedback? And the maker doesn't like it, so he didn't enable it. He said realistically speaking, there shouldn't be any. Wow, okay. There we go. Speeding. Pedsing. Pedestrian crossing. Feels Egyptian. But that's good to hear. Yeah, so if I go through here, no feedback at all. Not sure if I like that, to be honest. Like, maybe it's not realistic to have feedback there if you're driving a truck, but I would certainly like some feedback in there. Yeah, that's a bit of a downer for me in using this plugin. But fine. Let's stick with it because everything else I like so far. Is this our place? Walmart? Okay. Long, let's take a short one. Change it up a bit. A Walmart. But that's not a Walmart, is it? Didn't I replace those? I thought I replaced all those with the real company skins. And how the heck do I get there? Rip. Okay. Oh, there it is. And we get there from this side. Okay. Walbert, yeah, that's interesting. Looks like the mod for switching to real companies doesn't work anymore. Although the Walmart's still there, but the trailer isn't. And there's a Volvo dealer here. The Mexican modders actually created new assets, and you can use their currency. Oh, did they? What kind of assets did they make? So the ones who made Viva Mexico? Is that what they're saying? Don't think I'll fit there. Yep. This is a bit of an awkward placement. Wow, damaged. It attached but it got damaged. You'll see down there. Okay, cool. Let's check it out. Very short trip. 158 miles. And we're going via Sierra Vista. There we go. Sierra Vista, and then we have Agua Prieta. I wonder if we'll have to go through there to unlock it. Let's do that. And then we'll drop it off in Cananea. That looks very interesting. Yeah, that looks like an exciting drive. We'll see. Yeah, it feels heavy. Not too much, only 12 tons. Can I go through here? Go shortcut thingy. Fine. Oh, come on. What the heck was that? Rip sign. Oh, it actually survived. Interesting. There we go. And I went the opposite way. Rip. Maybe we could go here. Yeah, it should be fine. Modders are making a quality state of Mexico every 2 to 3 months. So you'll be able to drive across Mexico in 4 years. Ooh. I have no clue how big Mexico is, but from that point of view, it seems massive as well. Not as huge as the US, but I think that looks like a massive scale. Like someone tried to compute it from SCS point of view. If SCS released a new state every 3 months or 4 months, was it? That they should be able to complete the entire US in what, 10 years? Rip. At which point, I don't know. Hopefully there are other truck sims out there already. There we go. I'm floating gears all throughout. Too lazy to even try double clutching that. Downhill. Okay, let me through, please. Thank you. Exactly, yeah. The mods are what's keeping us alive. Well, that and the constant updates to the game. I mean, even though they're not the fastest, SCS is not the fastest in terms of putting out updates and adding new features. They do release from time to time, and it keeps the modding community alive with these new features. Like this double clutch thing, I really like it. Not a lot of people do. Like if I look at the forums, if I look at the videos, it's not really one of the features that the people are looking forward to. But for some reason, I really enjoy it. It's like the next level game changer for me, if you could put it that way. It adds the next level of immersion in driving your own American truck, having a non-synchronous transmission. I guess it might be because not a lot of people have H shifters as well, so they're more actually interested in the automatic transmissions, like the adaptive automatic transmissions. I think those were the Allison transmissions. Not really familiar with it, but yeah, for me, double clutching is the game changer. Wow, that actually went in without any gear grinding. That was a lucky shift. how big Texas is. 3 years just for Texas. Insane. Yeah, I wonder how they'll approach that. Because at their current pace, they'll never finish. Maybe they're not planning to actually. Maybe they're not. Yeah, I'm really excited to work on that telemetry thing. Excited to show you guys. So I think you'd appreciate all that's happening in the background more, and you'll not just see the gear grinding. You'll see all the buttons and all the range splits that's happening. Maybe it'll be much easier to appreciate. I'll try to work on that right after the stream. I'm really excited to learn about it. I'll probably try and debug the Renault mod I showed earlier, the red dash, and see how it works with those bars, how it animates them. 35. Okay. Oh, city limits. Fine. Yeah, 25 now. Rip. Oh, cop car. Don't hit that. Still can't believe I have a Wahlberg trailer again. It's been a long time since I last saw this. Something probably got ripped in the real company trailers. Maybe it's not yet compatible with 1.27. I don't know. Yeah, it's not mandatory for them. They're happy enough, then they can just leave it as is. Although I think they said somewhere, didn't they? When they were announcing the roadmap for ATS, I think they said something about making releasing new states every few months. But they didn't really say if they were going to finish it. I guess there's that one. At this point though, I don't know. Maybe because I'm an outsider, if you look at it. I'm from Asia. I don't really have any stakes on the locations in ATS. For me, it's just a new place to drive in. But it's not really, oh, they have to make my hometown, because they'll never make my hometown. So for me, any place is good as long as there's a new place. And for me, the map isn't the main thing in the game. It's the whole driving and trucking feature. So how realistic it drives, the different buttons, going out of your truck, owning your trailer. That's what makes more sense for me, if they could focus on that. Because the maps themselves, well, modders can make it, but the features in the game, that one only they can manage. So for me, if they can prioritize the features, the truck features rather than the map, that would be much better. Wow, we're all going so slow here. Look at that. This is like a wrong setup in City Skylines. If you set the wrong speed limit, everyone's just coasting along. There's a guy that apparently read that an SES developer plans on adding content to ATS for 5 years. Ooh. 5 years. So we have what? 4 years to go? 4 more years? Well, hopefully by that time, hopefully even before that, they get to implement the features we want. It's kind of scared there. Read that back in 2015. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it changed, if SES philosophy changed since then. They have a massive team now, right, compared to how many they were before. But I'm not really sure what they're working on. I mean, in terms of speed and development, it hasn't really changed, has it? So I'm not sure what they're planning. Like, I remember watching one of Squirrel's streams. I was hoping that they were working on something in the background, like a super secret project. We can wish. But I'll not hold my breath for that one. Maybe they're just ramping up their resources, because if you get many people, it's not like you can use them right away. You have to train them. You have to get them accustomed to the whole world, how it works, you know. So maybe they don't have a secret project. It's just that it's taking a while to make the new guys be productive. Bridging that learning curve, so to speak. This guy is going super slow. Not sure why. Oh, here we go. Rip. Okay, 5th gear for anyone? No? There we go. Okay, that one I felt. This one I feel. And it's interesting that you can just go 65 here with the humps and everything. And those look very cool. Those police cars look very cool. Is that what you're talking about, Bear? Because it seems like we do have them. Maybe it's part of the map already. Welcome to Sonora. Bienvenidos a Sonora. Wrong button. Maybe it will be nice to take a photo of this. That can work. As clear as day. Sonora. Not really a fan of the trailer, but what the heck. Maybe let's not show everything anymore. Like that. Yep, looks good. And why is my gear grinding? There you go. Because I went to the console. Ah, yes. Agua Prieta. Yeah. Agua Prieta. It's that guy again. So this is Viva Mexico territory now, right? Looks good. Kinda looks familiar, doesn't it? Does it have the same layout as the first city we went through? The one with the bus stop? Or maybe it just looks familiar. Yeah, with the grill and the intersection, I remember that one. Is it our turn yet? Thank you. Yeah, I think this is one custom built, Pemex. Their gas stations. I saw a post in their Facebook. It looks beautiful when it comes to night. They have their own separate lights there. It's nice. It's not. It's not the same, I mean. Okay, maybe it just feels the same. It should, since it's Mexico. So I guess that part. Cool. Speed bumps. Yep, still there. Trademark. I'm assuming that's a thing in Mexico. Speed bumps. Okay. Oh, actually, I didn't have to go through here, did I? Because we already uncovered Agua Prieta, even from outside. So I didn't really need to go through here. That's fine. A little bit of sightseeing won't hurt. They're all different, but they have a limited amount of assets. Ah, yes. Completely understand that. It's nice. Like it. Wow. Is that a Kenworth 100? Whoopsie daisy. Just want to have a good look at it. Well, how did I hit that? How the heck did I hit that? Yeah, that's most likely going to be our next truck. Is there an invisible wall or something, or is it just the truck? I think yeah, it's just the truck. It's weird. I was like 1 foot away. Interesting. Yeah, that looks really cool. I saw that updated for 1.6. We'll probably try that on Friday. Speed bumps. Coppel. It looks like a bank in Singapore. There is a bank in Singapore which has the same, I think it has the exact logo. Maybe it's just a branding change, but it's technically the same bank. It's called POSB here in Singapore. And it has a blue icon as well. Ow. Has a blue icon as well with that yellow key. Looks exactly like that. Buen viaje. How do you say thank you? I think I thought about this already last time. Muchas gracias. Or something. Have to brush up on my Spanish. Rip. Wow. Well, this one looks very good. The landscaping here looks awesome. I'm not sure what it is. The lighting, the assets, or the shaping, the landscaping. And I like the mix of it. It's really, really cool. And it's only 55. Crap, I was hoping Mexico would have higher speed limits, like Arizona. It's fine. So we are 2 hours. We have 2 hours remaining for the job, but we should be arriving in 1 hour. Right, that's fine. We'll make it. Also, I did notice that since the patch, since 1.6, it seems like we have a lot of traffic now. I think they increased traffic by default. So I don't have any traffic mods in here in ATS. But it does feel like there are a lot more cars and trucks, interestingly enough. Not complaining. I like the company. Yep. 7th gear. How did I miss that? That one was perfect. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't notice that was kind of sharp there. Thankfully there were no cars. Okay, almost there. Slow down a bit. I'm expecting the sign to come up soon. Some kind of speed limit sign. I wonder how the speed limit is inside the cities. It looks to be 55 all throughout. Interesting. Ow. There we go, 5th gear. Is that a different... Oh, it's the same Pemix. Yeah, I have default US police cars in Mexico. So the fancy police cars are only part of the map. They're not part of the AI vehicles, I think. Okay. So where's our parking area? Back there. Right. I'm assuming I should go here. Because the parking area is on the left side. This is going to be a blind side reverse. Crap. Fine. Hey dude. There we go. Gonna like this one. Thankfully we have a lot of space to maneuver, so that at the very least we can work with. Is that enough? Not sure. Let's try. Okay. Looks too sharp actually. Go the other way, please. Hopefully it's not too late. It kinda looks like it is. Okay, fine. Really having trouble seeing that. Looks like we are way off. Where's that hump coming from? Seems like there's an invisible hump somewhere there. I've been passing through some of those for a while, and I'm not sure if it's with the plugin or if it's in the map. Looks to be in the map, those invisible humps. Okay, does that work? Let's see. Slowly, gradually, just merge like that. Doesn't look sharp enough though. feels way off. Yep. Should be able to adjust it here though. Face it the right way. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm here outside, dude. Stop calling me. Okay. Should be good enough, I guess. Actually, that's too much already. Yeah, this is a nightmare to park in. It's W900. That's my only gripe about it. That's too much. See? Wow. That's insane. How weird the turning circle is, how wide it is. Yeah, let's try it different way. Right. Probably get some scratches here, but what the heck. There we go. Nah, I don't think that will work either. Let's see. It just feels so weird, you know. Okay. It's looking much better. I think one more adjustment and we should be fine. Can't see anything. Okay, please accept that. There we go, thank you. Nightmare. Level up, yes. 31. What shall we level? Fuel economy, I guess. I don't really like the long distance. Not too much, at least. Right, let's go sleep. There. Have it fixed, and then let's look at other engine options as well with this mod that Sheng provided. Okay. No cars. Looks like everyone is asleep now. Hey, Jadron. Not really. I was before. I'm not really. Wouldn't say I'm a fan. I did play the older games, but then there's just so many, you know. Like every year they're releasing one. I don't know how often they release, but it does feel like a lot. And at some point I just gave up on it. Service 231. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go and check out the engine. So I have Cummins ISX 15. Can get a straight pipe Caterpillar C15. Yeah, so many engines now. I'm not sure though which one is was introduced. Comes with Krishboom. There's a chipped version, which is much more powerful in terms of torque, but not sure if I like that. Now let's try it. Let's try it. We can always give it back afterwards if we're not fans. Let's hear how it sounds. Not bad. We'll keep it. There's that weird hissing sound though when I let go of the pedal. When I let go of the throttle. We need the speed. There we go. Good. Wow. Very early. Good, very early morning. 4:50. Actually almost matches the time I woke up today. Wow, look at that. But no, I don't like wallboard trailers. Let's take a different one. This one looks good. A New Holland CR 10.90. 20 tons as well. Like the look of that. That one works too. It's urgent though. I don't like urgent. Let's take a New Holland. That looks interesting. Let's get deeper into Sonora. 14 tons of cheese. Nah, let's take this one. 1 hour 24 minutes. Will we make it? Yeah, it's just over the block there. Definitely sounds different. A lot, how do you say, purry. A lot more purry is I would put it. Where's the thing? Is it the right place? It feels too dark in here. It feels so shady. Doesn't feel legit. Okay, there it is. That one. Yep. And we have 1.4 million now. Earning quite a lot. Thanks to our drivers' hard work. Actually, I should be able to afford some more, huh? Maybe I should get some. Anyway, let's work on that. Yeah, there are lots of bumps on the road. Lots of hidden bumps. I would assume that's from the map itself. That's deliberate. To make it a more rough experience. Not as perfect roads as usual. Very nice trailer. I remember this from Farm Sim. I think I had this. Does that fit in? Let's see. Perfect. Looks fine. No beacons though. No beacons. Okay. I like the trailers and the lights on the side. Yep, exactly what I had in mind. That combine. This is 20 tons, not that heavy. We shouldn't have too much of a hard time, but let's plan our route first. So we're crap. Yeah, 20 tons, 20 ton tractor, 20 ton harvester through this bit. I would say that's sounds a bit exciting. We'll cover Santa Ana and then we'll get to a straighter road, thankfully, to Caborca. Okay, let's go. Let's get that in. Can I go to second gear? Yes. Okay. Nice. Double clutching like a boss. Not really. Feels really wide, this trailer, but the lights are helping a lot with the alignment. I like that. I didn't know that was the main purpose of it. I only realized that now. Before, I used to think it was only for show, you know. It looks more flashy with the lights there, but apparently it has actually a use, especially at night when you don't see anything but the lights. It would help with the alignment of the whole trailer. Lets you know if you're going over some bit of some curb or something. Should probably gas up as well on the next stop, but I guess going full tank at this point it's not advisable, because we'll be going through a very exciting part of the map, I would say, and perfect timing as it's just about to be sunrise as well. What trailer am I pulling? Hey William, we're pulling a combine, a New Holland harvester, and rip road. That's what you get when you go to third person. Don't block my way, please. Don't block my way. Yeah, but it's a harvester. If you've played Farming Sim, it's exactly from that one. Floating gears, working fine. Thank you. Buen viaje. Thanks. Yeah, perfect. Sunrise. Just in time to see the slopes, the terrible curves here. Let's see. I'll probably have to take it a bit slower, huh? Yep, definitely will. To stay in my lane, I will have to... Actually, I can't stay in my lane. Look at that. Actually went over the curb there. Yeah, I have to be a lot slower. I think I'll have to slow down as well. Is it morning? Yes, it's morning here. It's 10 a.m. And I would assume it's sometime in the night for you. Thank you for stopping. I need all the space I can get. This is like one of those trails that you see in YouTube videos, in Facebook videos. Oh, rip. Dang it, truck. Could have just given me a bit of space. Okay. Oh man, that actually hurt. that also damaged the trailer. Okay, we'll have to go slower. The view looks amazing though. Maybe we can take a photo. Yeah, the curves here, the bends, look at that. It's not built for trucks. Because even if I try and squeeze my way in, these are just too sharp. I would need to eat up both lanes like that in order for my trailer not to slip outside the slope. 10:19 p.m. here. Alright, so you're in Eastern time then. Yeah, that's what I love about DST. It's so easy to compute now, just 12 hours. Well, it's either hit the car or hit the mountain. Or hit both actually in our case. There you go. Worst job ever. Crap. And now we're stuck. Okay. Maybe if I can squeeze through here. Hey, let go. Oh crap, I'm just hitting everyone. You're on episode 4 of ETS2. Ah, that's perfect. Glad you could join. Sorry you had to come at quite a bad time for me. Clumsy trucking at its finest. I'm completely blaming the road here. It's not my fault. Yeah, this is not a road built for trucks. But this might be a road built for photographs, so let's try. Yeah, back during episode 4, I don't think I had a regular streaming schedule yet, so it's really fortunate you were able to see. Were able to come. Now though, I stream Wednesdays and Fridays. Normally, I only stream trucking sims every Friday. But since I'm practicing double clutching, I opted to play Wednesday as well. Or actually, maybe Tuesday for you. Depends on where you are. That kind of looks very nice. The blue and yellow combination looks very good. It's a bit blue as well. I like it. Funny to watch. Glad you think so. As long as we don't fall off the mountain, I guess I'm happy. Okay, let's take it slow. Yeah, don't hit the police car, please. Crap. Did you see the penalty there? 1-8. The penalty seems to vary, I remember. It depends if you hit a car. If you hit a car while there's a police cop car in the area, and if you hit the cop car itself. I think the penalties vary depending on those factors. And with the latest update in ETS2, it should work the same as well there, because they have cop cars now over in Europe. RIP. I'm not sure if we'll even get paid after this. Might not, because of the trailer damage. 1% though. It's not really getting that damaged, but we are RIP. We are losing a lot of money with the penalties, but they're just mostly nudges and kisses. Okay, there we go. Third gear. But yeah, even though I grind a lot with the gears because of this double clutch thing, I really love it. It adds so much more to the experience. Okay, let's try this. Oh, rip again. Dang it. 20% damage on the trailer. We're not getting paid on that one. For sure. Let's just get this job over with. I shouldn't have gone here, this route. Yeah, exactly. I mean, how else could we fit here? And now we're stuck as well. Because of this darn truck. Just plow through him. Yeah, hit everything. And yeah, get stuck as well on the way up. Good thing we got the biggest engine around, otherwise I don't think we would have been able to climb here. Just floating the gears now. That's certainly not good. Doing this wrong. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Okay, please no more cars. Please no more cars. Let's stay on the edge as much as we can. Oh no. Okay, safe. Safe on that one, but we have so much more to go. I hate this part. And I'm assuming the speed limit here, the time limit here is wrecked as well. Yeah, look at that. We're losing so much time because the speed limit here is 55. The time here is going so fast, but you can't really go 55 here, can you? So it's like you're doing 16 miles an hour on a freeway, and the time is just going by the same way as in a freeway. So don't expect any income out of this job. Wow. Okay. There we go, 6th gear. Okay. It's like the video where I first went to London. Slept for 8 hours so you could see. Oh, right, I remember. Yeah, so we risked being late just to have a better view. And if that's London, then I'm expecting I derp that up as well, because I don't really know how to drive properly in a right-hand drive scenario. Okay. Ow. I thought I was going so pro there. 9% damage on the truck, 20 on the trailer. Forget this. You know, I have a mind to just turn off traffic. Look at this. How the heck can we skip that one? Up. Go over the grass if needed. There we go. Exactly. Yeah. And it's weird though, because I'm living in Singapore now for what, almost 4 years. Singapore is a right-hand drive, but until now I'm still weirded out by it. Like, I never got used to the fact. I still look at the cars and I still wonder why is there no driver? Because there's no one on the left side. Road is dangerous, Jaron. And I'm on the wrong gear. I hope it somehow comes into gear at one point. Not really. Just stop. Hey Ranger. I am somewhere in Mexico, in Sonora. If you look at the map, this is part of the Viva Mexico latest version. And if you look at that monstrosity of a road, maybe it would have been better just to go around Arizona. Instead of going from here, this is where we came from, Agua Prieta, to this Caborca, maybe it would have been better to go around. At least we would be in interstates. That one, I'd never go through this bit again. That one, I'm sure. It is. Like, I probably incurred 10,000 or more dollars of penalty with all the cars I hit just in this bit. That's including police cars, trucks, buses, hapless civilians. You have to always go through. That's true. And we would have never known if we never tried, right? So that's the price of experience. As my mom would say, just charge it to experience. You always get experience no matter what. Thank you for stopping. Some guys are smart. Some of these AI cars are pretty smart. Some need a bit more polish, I would say. Okay, we can speed up a bit now. You'll have to slow. Wow, look at that. Yep. Exactly how this road is like. Photo time. Hey Sivman. Keep on trucking. Yeah, at least it's a surprise. That one is a nice asset. I like that bit. Okay, let's take a photo here. How would a photo look like in this one? Probably focused not on the trailer, but on the road in that accident right there. Like so. Remove the blur as usual. 100% not gonna be you. There we go. From a different angle maybe. Yes, it's part of Viva Mexico. Version 2.3 was it? Or 2.2? I think 2.2. With the release of Sonora. Wow, even the police car looks like in an accident. Looks like he went through the bush. Maybe the caption here was, I don't know, it wasn't me. Let's take that shot. Oh. Yeah, Nightbot is a bit protective, especially when it comes to language. To keep the chat family friendly. Bush cop is best cop. Staying hidden. Ready to give out fines and stuff. Huh? Ooh, what truck is this one? Looks pretty cool. Oh, come on. For real? Trailer brake. Go. Accelerate. Ah, thank you. I'm not sure why I'm not able to go into second gear. It's most likely the slope. And with the double clutch anything in the rev matching requirement. It's just impossible for me right now. And let me just stick with first gear. And let's just go through this slowly but surely. Police car. Ah, thank you for missing it. Still won't go to second gear, strangely enough. Okay, now can I go? There we go. So the revs have to be a bit lower because we're climbing, right? Something like that. Double clutching is a requirement. It's how you drive an American truck with a non-synchronous transmission. So I think, if I read this correctly, if you've seen the Eaton Fuller transmissions, those kinds of manual transmissions have non-synchronous gearboxes. So you'll have to double clutch to shift. Now if you look at my channel, I just released a video on it yesterday, how to double clutch. And it shows you what the difference is compared with the normal clutching. Like how you clutch in a normal car, in a modern car. How it's different and how it's done in the game. But it's perfect for American trucks like this. It certainly adds to the realism and certainly adds to the challenge and immersion. Yeah, very old cars had a double clutch too. I think 1920s, maybe something like that. But very old cars. Nowadays, only American trucks have it mostly. Even European trucks don't have it. Ah, finally, back on the road. Let's get out of here. Hey Ranger. Yeah. Currently Nightbot doesn't allow any links except from regulars. Now regulars I have to set manually. I still have to work on that system. But if you're in the stream long enough, I recognize you, and then I'm sure you have good intentions, things like that, and then I can give you access so Nightbot doesn't block you if you post links. But right now, yeah, it's I don't have anything set up. Magdaleno de Quino, half mile. Electra. Ooh, is that another bank? On the road again. I think I know that. But only up to that part. I think I actually heard it from Keralis. He sang it in one of his ETS2 episodes. Just YouTube, learn engineering working. Yeah. Or you can also check out my video. That would also help me out. But yeah, my video is more aimed for learning how to do double clutch in ATS and less on what's the technical meaning of it. Okay, there we go. Santa Ana. Are we here? No, it's just one leg. Fine. Yeah, what I don't like about this map is the speed limits don't change. Like if you're entering a city area, it's still 55. I'm not sure if that's realistic. I mean, if in Mexico it's really like that. But I'm thinking it shouldn't. Or maybe speed limit is not really a thing in Mexico. It's mostly staying away from the car in front of you, and as long as you do that, you're fine. Maybe it's something like that. That's why the speed limit is always 55. I can get that. Oh, come on. That didn't go through? Yeah, I'll find a way how to mute this gear grinding thing. She'll do both. Thanks. Hope you like it. Certainly helped me a lot. Because ever since this feature came out, this double clutch thing, it comes only with 1.6. The latest version of ATS and ATS2. So just a week ago mostly went out live in public. So ever since it came out, I've been trying to practice it, and I couldn't really know how to do it. I was always grinding gears and having such a difficult time. So I scoured through the SES forums, and there were a couple of questions about it. A lot of people were also having trouble, and so we got into discussions, and eventually someone knew how to make it work. And so I got I discovered the secret from them, and I decided maybe I should share this with everyone. I think a lot of people would find it useful, especially those wanting to try it out. Hey Ash. Wow, someone from Beam. Glad you could join from Beam. I rarely get viewers from Beam. How's it going? Are you also from the US? Nice view here. Just happy to have finished that mountain pass part. I think that's how you call it, right? You don't have the game, but you think it's cool to watch and cool to learn. Yeah, it's nice. Even if some games I don't have as well, and I just watch them. It's just, I mean, that's the beauty of YouTube and Twitch, right? You don't really have to buy the game anymore. Sometimes it's even better to just watch it. There are games though where you really like to get into it, and it depends for each one of us. Like for me, My Summer Car, I'm not sure if you've heard of that game. It's very entertaining for me to watch, but I don't play it myself. It's just so frustrating for me, so I would rather watch it. At least when I get pissed, I can just fast forward. Unlike if I play it, I have to really grind it, you know. It's almost as fun to watch as it is to play. Right, I agree. Sometimes one side wins over the other depending on the game and depending on you. But yeah, more or less, it works both ways. That question was for you and Ash. Actually, you are from the US most likely, right? Is it? Or am I mixing things up? Are you in Eastern time zone? Let me just pass through all the cities here. Right. If you just want to get into the fun stuff, like I don't want the hassle of building stuff. I want it to be finished, and I want to see how it looks, right? The finished product. So you just watch and just fast forward to the point where it's done, and it's perfect that way. Just the good stuff, the good bits. Right. So I did remember correctly. Eastern time. Yeah, so this should be our last delivery, unfortunately. Our last job. So I'll have to go soon. But we'll probably try and go around a bit more in this city, just to look around a bit, practice more a bit. And I'm going to share again the thing I shared a while ago, the telemetry thing. So there is a plugin that gives access. So whatever is happening in the truck in the game, it gives signals to third-party applications. So third-party applications can get access to what's happening in the game, and they can display it. So someone actually did a virtual dashboard thing where you can load it in a browser and load it in a browser and maybe load it on your iPad so you can see your dashboard from your iPad, things like that. And so I was thinking I could do the same, but maybe instead of showing the whole dashboard, because you're seeing the dashboard here anyway, I could maybe put the clutch, the brake, the accelerator, those levels, and display it on screen. So you can see whenever I'm stepping on the clutch, whenever I'm gassing up, whenever I'm shifting, changing splitter and ranges. You can see all those things that are normally happening in the background. So I was thinking of adding an overlay like that. Now that requires a bit of work, but let me know what you think about the idea. And I'll have to learn coding. But I think it is a very promising project. What the heck is happening? There we go. That's amazing. Glad you're liking the idea. Yeah, because ideally I would want to have like a pedal cam, or however you would call it. A cam that would show my feet. But I don't have an extra cam. I don't have a very nice I don't have very nice shoes. Actually, I just have sandals, and the place isn't really clean, so it wouldn't be. Oh, Domino's, nice trailer. I like that. So it wouldn't be really good to see. So instead, I thought, yeah, maybe I could have a virtual telemetry thing, is how they call it. Those virtual dials. And I got the idea mainly from, what game was it? Was it Gran Turismo in PS3, but one of the older Gran Turismos. Whenever you watched a replay of how you did, there is a level there which shows your gas, your brake, your clutch levels. I was thinking, yeah, maybe I could do the same. But we'll see. I'll keep you posted, guys, for sure. But it's a project I want to get my hands on. I would have to do it myself though, because I don't think it exists yet. But yeah, it does seem like an interesting side project when I get time. With work though, and YouTube and streaming, probably can't use all my time for it, but it should be able to go bit by bit at least. Wow, even turning like this, it's super hard for me because I'm absolutely not getting any visuals. It's a large thing, yeah. It won't be as large though. Actually, let me show you now. It won't be as large because part of it is existing already, and I just mainly have to do the skin. So if I show it to you, someone already did most of it. So I can show you that one, and if I display this telemetry thing, that one. So that has different skins. Some people made dashboards of real trucks. Some people had all these dials in. But what it does is, that's a web browser. I just showed it on stream. And what it does is, if you look at the throttle, if the upper right, it moves when I step on the gas. That's what I want to do, basically. So someone already did it. I just have to organize it with the layout I want. Maybe flip it vertically There's a throttle, there's a brake like that. There is no clutch. I want a clutch as well. And I know that's possible. So if I am able to do that, then it works already. And then the gear shift, the shifting of the gears, the switch and the range, I'll try to do that as well, but I'm not sure if it's possible technically. But at the very least, these levels I want to show. So there are a lot of people who've been working on that already, but they mostly work on real dashboards, and I don't really plan on having a real dashboard showing up, because I can see my dashboard here in the truck just fine. How the heck do I reverse here? Why is it so hard? This truck just won't budge. Yeah, it's not making something from nothing. One sec. There we go. Yeah, so it's just mainly remodeling, or how do you say, skinning. Skinning mostly. Okay, does that work? I hope it does, because I don't have any space left. Not quite. But what we can do is move up here, get some more space in. There we go. Look at that trailer, it just won't budge. Okay, that works. Almost there. This is kind of a pickle. Yeah, not good position we're in. One sec. Okay, let's do this right. Stop rushing, start thinking. Okay. So if I go this angle, approach it, and then I try to reverse that way. Wow. This is so frustrating how it doesn't want to rotate at all. I think I'm gonna hit that again. Oh my goodness. Simple geometry. It should be. Okay. A bit more space probably wouldn't hurt. There we go. We need every bit of space we can manage. Come on, turn! Right. Okay, that looks good. Try not to hit this one. Might have overdone it a bit now. We'll see. Okay, we have the same problem now. Actually, I think I went the same way. Unbelievable. This is like the hardest truck to maneuver so far. Okay, okay. Let me see here. So I've done it correctly up to this point, but what have I done wrong? I think I overdid the turn, I think. So if we try to... Yeah, because it can make you impatient if you see the trailer like that, not wanting to turn at all. But then, at this point, I should counter it up like so. Reverse it up. Okay, that looks much better. There we go. Okay, that looks much better. If we're going to hit something else, I'm not sure. Yep, a different trailer now. So maybe we could have just gone from here. That might have been easier. Yeah, actually that's the end goal. We're eventually coming from here anyway. Yeah, exactly. That would have been much easier, Sivman. I let my pride get in the way. Because normally I would want to use only the space allotted inside the establishment. I'm not sure why, but I prefer it that way. But in this case, I think we can't. Just have to make use of the space we have available. There we go. It's looking much better. Yeah, and I'm actually not sure why I'm even bothering to park this, because we won't be getting any XP and money from here anyway because of the damage. I just remembered. Let's straighten it up. Okay, at least we're in now. We're officially in. Let me turn on the mirrors, because I hate that field of view. I'm sick of it. It's all about experience, right? Even though we're not getting in-game, we're getting some real experience as to how to drive. Oh no, I'm gonna hit that. Okay, let's get straight here. Did that work? I don't think it will be enough. Let's adjust. Let's get a bit more space here on this side. There we go. That looks good. Okay. Can we turn a bit now, please? Because it's getting a bit tight here. Okay, we're a bit far from the target. kind of works, I think. Let's just go straight here, get a bit of space, and then let's steer again to the right, like that. Up. Don't hit that thing. So let's see, how do we manage this? If we turn already right now, actually turn the other way, we should have a sharper angle, as long as we don't hit that building, that is. But I think we will. Brace! Okay, actually worked. Can't see anything still. And turn. Wow, super off. So we can adjust like so. And steer the other way. Not that way. Wow. Actually didn't expect to spend this much time here. So far away. What are we doing wrong here? Any thoughts, guys? Because it seems like my angle is completely wrong. Let's do that again. Maybe it has to be more gradual. Spot in a weird space. It is, isn't it? Okay, that looks much better. Okay, curve more. A lot more. See? Wow, that's so far. Maybe if we go from this side. Not sure if that can work. No, I don't think it will, to be honest. It has to be from this side. Okay, one more time. Charge it to experience, guys. Okay. Okay, that one's a bit too sharp. So I'm thinking it should be sharper, but not that sharp. Thinking something like this sharp, and then counter it off like so. Does that work? Yeah, that kind of works. That was super sharp. Okay, happy? Happy. Finally. How does that look from here? That's perfect actually. After 100 million tries. But the money... late. Oh, we got something. $400. Feels accomplished, man. Yeah, so we still earned something. Didn't get any XP, but we got something for... maybe for gas. At the very least. Cool. Let me go and park up there in the mechanic area. Let's finish off the stream. Thank you for staying with me amidst all those challenges, guys. And all the gear grinding noises. But yeah, I've learned a lot. I am still learning. Getting used to the truck. But yeah, for next session, which is 2 days from now, same time, I will probably get into a new truck. The Kenworth, is it W100 or something 100? It's a classic truck that I think many fans would be familiar. The mod does look cool, so I'll try it myself. Thanks, Lit. Really appreciate it. Thanks for kind words. Hey, World Magic. Hey, Pigtails. If we do not pull in here, you'll put dislike. Pull in where? What do you mean? So thank you guys for joining. We are done for today though. Let me just park it up and go and get some repairs. My co-insurance is getting higher and higher because we have so much damage. Whip. That's fine. Hey, Kavane. Wow. So many people joining at the last minute. Thank you for joining, guys. Unfortunately, we're just about done here. I will be back though in 2 days for some more American trucking. And we'll try a new truck by then. The Kenworth W100 was it? Or something 100. You guys would probably know more. Sub because my channel looks cool. Thank you, Pigtails. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're into truck sims and city builders or transportation, maybe trains. Those are the two main games in the channel right now. Anyway, thank you guys for staying with me. Thank you for hanging out. Hey, Aiden. Pretty good. But yes, thanks for joining and see you in 2 days for some more trucking. Till then, feel free to look around the channel. I do release videos almost every day. Almost alternating. Truck Sim and Transport Fever. And then I stream every Wednesdays and Fridays, which is probably Tuesday and Thursday your time. Anyway, check the schedule if you want more details. Till then, I'll catch you 2 days from now. Yes. You love all of those. City Skylines if I have not. I'm actually planning to play it, but every time I plan to, I sort of get tired of it even before I start. So it's kind of hard to get into. But yes, eventually, hopefully, we'll see. Rip stream. Is there an issue? Or maybe it's because it's just ending. Anyway, thank you guys for joining. Yeah, let's see. No problem if you do lit. But thank you for joining and thanks to everyone as well. See you guys next time. Till then, ow, let me go inside the truck. Clumsy trucking, everyone, and have a nice day. Have a good night. Bye bye.